Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play the Pandora Directive, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Well, last time you'll remember, I got a little bit hung up on what's puzzle box because even though I worked out the solution a while ago, I lost the piece of paper I had it written down on from all of my notes from my first playthrough. That one puzzle, right? So I had to go and work out the math again. And once you have it...
There are 4 dials on this box which can be moved. Looks like I need to set a modern date on the left, then a Mayan date on the right.
Yeah, and the first one, we can tell from the dots this is 4, so we set the middle dial here to 4. And then we have to change it to the appropriate symbol, which the symbol in this case is a how. And I'm probably mispronouncing that terribly. Yeah, a how. And the corresponding date for that is September the 8th, so we have to set this to 8. And then hit the set dials to sync. Got a green light. Now the next one, that's 10. So I have to change this to 10. And the symbol, which always reminds me of Metroid, is Chowan. Or chewin', and the date that corresponds to May the 20th. And again, the only difference between this puzzle and the one in game player mode is that we aren't timed on this or given a set of strange, limited number of moves. So we got that one clear. Now the next one's 3. So we set that to 3, and that little fishy symbol is Moloch. Not mollusk, Moloch. And the corresponding time for that is April 17th. So we have to do almost total 180 on these. And finally, the last one that looks like a evil smiling dolphin, at least to me, that is Men 11, 1010 or 551. And we will switch that around to Men. And the corresponding date for that is July 12th, so turn that a little bit of the ways, and then get this one turned around almost all the way around. And yeah, not much of a puzzle box, that one, so much as an annoying math box, but... This does wind up giving us our device piece and some onyx pieces. Now, what are we going to do with those onyx pieces, you ask me? Well, you might also ask why I came back to the garden house. Well, the garden house, oddly enough, has a box waiting for us.
Looks like a package arrived from Alloy. I don't think anybody's gonna mind if I take a look.
At the very least, okay, it was sent back from Alloy, but you know what? We're evil and greedy. Wit is ours. Okay, so it's from the Sakpaki Hotel. We have an untranslated letter, and...
There are recessed grooves around the squares on this box. Maybe I need something to fill them in with.
Yep. Like onyx pieces, maybe. And yeah, strictly speaking, we don't need to do this, but... we do get some points for it, and at least explains how this box magically came back here. Senior Malloy, my name is Eduardo Mejia. I am the manager of the Sakpaki Hotel. We received your package, and... have kept it to give to Senior Edison. It gives us pain to tell you we believe Senior Edison to be dead. He vanished several weeks ago and has not been heard from since. We have sent out men to search for him, but have had no success. I am returning your package along with this letter. Please accept my sincere condolences. What kind of hotel is this that they send out people looking for archaeologists who have gone missing? That is a 5-star hotel, if ever there was one. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and combine that with the onyx pieces. And there is another puzzle here, and this one is not nearly as big a pain to deal with as it is when it's timed, like in game player mode. But the trick is, and thankfully the pieces do snap into place once you get them close enough, but you are trying to get everything. And okay, I thought that one would kind of fit in place there. It looks like it should. It's not quite snapping there. Yeah, well, that one snapped in place, though. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave that one there, just in case. Now, see, that one snapped in readily enough. So we got that one there, and I think this one will fit there. Which means that will go there, and I remember this one was on the odd caddy corner there. And then from here, it's just a matter of matching up the metal types and seeing what kind of blends. So we got that. That actually does fit there, which means we need another little triangular piece right there. And that doesn't seem to be snapping in place, oddly enough. Did that one snap? Yeah, that one's not. That one not really snapping there. But that one fits there easily enough. And then, well, this odd caddy corner one can only go there, which means I need something long to fit there. Should mean, well, that one, obviously. Actually, would that one fit there? Yeah, kinda, not quite, though. But, I've got that one there. Let's see, I think that will fit in the middle there. Yeah, that one fits there. Okay, and then, well, that clearly goes there. Yeah, that fits there, which then means this one will go there. Almost got it. And yeah, remember the big long one was here on the right side. Yep, that's clicked into place. So you need a little bit bigger ones there. Yeah, maybe that one does fit there. Maybe I need to put that one there. Except then that one doesn't really fit there now, does it? Because it clicks in place. Maybe I need something more triangular to fit in there, like... Except now that one does fit. Except I wonder, that one... You can see why this puzzle is kind of frustrating, because yeah, that one does fit there. And okay, yeah, see, because that one fits there, and then that lighter piece should fit there, which means that darker piece should fit there. And then from here, well, yeah, that goes there, which then means that this goes there, and that goes there, and that'll go there, which means that this goes here, and that part should go right there. Okay, so now we have the unlock box for that one, which becomes device piece 4. So now we can start combining these a little bit. And then combine the power cell with some of these. Maybe we save that for the end. And I'll put the rest of the device pieces on here. And here we go. All right, complete Pandora device.
I'm pretty sure I got all the pieces assembled, but it still doesn't work. Maybe Fitzpatrick can help me get this thing to run.
And yeah, we have got a considerable amount of cash, but we could get a little bit more. Because I just remembered one thing that we had not picked up earlier. Because just when you think we couldn't go any lower, we're back in the sewer. Because we don't just have the first box to find down here. There's also
This looks like the kind of money belt the drug dealers are wearing these days. I think I could put this money to a more productive use than any drug dealer could.
couple cool 100. Not bad. And okay, we are back in the alley. And just for giggles, I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody in the neighborhood has anything different to say to me. Starting with my favorite little troll. If I can get up the bloody steps.
So, the man you were chasing was the Black Arrow Killer after all. You know, when I saw him out behind my pawn shop, he was carrying a small box. He was back there for some time. Did you find the box?
Old news.
What now, Murphy?
Okay, nothing new here. But just for the heck of it. Pester Clint.
What now?
Nothing really.
Hey, Mike. You doing all right?
Yeah, and with any luck, I'll be doing real well pretty soon. You got a second?
And nothing there. Okay, well, it was worth checking. I guess there's nothing else to do but contact Fitzgerald and assemble everyone.
With Malloy's device assembled, but still not working, I return to my office and call Regan and Fitzpatrick. Regan arrives first, then Fitzpatrick, who's brought along an unexpected guest, Elijah Witt. I don't bother asking how that happened, but Witt is clearly on Fitzpatrick's side and suspicious of Regan. He's not my biggest fan either, all things considered. But Fitzpatrick negotiates a truce, then not surprisingly pulls out the final piece of the puzzle. He hands it to me, and I slide it in an open slot on the side of the Pandora device.
Everyone is here, I presume. All of you are here for a very important reason. You are now a council assembled in order to make a very important decision. What I'm about to reveal may be the greatest discovery in the history of our planet, yet may also be the most devastating. As you know, I have spent most of my life trying to decipher the alien symbols discovered in the Roswell spacecraft. Well, I have lived to fulfill my ambition. The translation of the alien hieroglyphics clearly states that another spacecraft preceded the arrival of the one in Roswell. And now I know where it is. The translation also indicates that the second spacecraft is much larger than the Roswell ship, possibly a colonizing vessel. As most of you know, the Roswell ship carried a lot of equipment, including particle accelerators. What you probably don't know is that it also carried tiny pods of antihydrogen. I believe it's possible, even likely, that there are large quantities of antihydrogen on this second ship. Here on Earth, experiments creating and storing antihydrogen have met with little or no success. Now, if society is ready for such a discovery, I think it would be the most wonderful ever. It might allow us to finally break the barriers of space travel so that we could explore distant galaxies and contact other civilizations. But if this technology gets into the hands of the wrong people, it would undoubtedly result in the complete and utter destruction of our world. The decision is now in your capable hands. Good luck, my friends. Pandora's box has been opened. It's now up to you to close it.
Look!
Oh yeah, merge the 4 rare cases to get maps.
It's down there. Anti-hydrogen. That must be what the black sun symbol represents. What a devastating discovery.
Well, I think we're all in agreement with this. It has to be destroyed.
Not so fast. Maybe my father's experiences in the military biased him. And think of the possibilities and the money this thing could be worth.
Money's no factor here. We're talking about a force 1,000, maybe 1,000,000 times greater than the atomic bomb. It's like handing a child a laser cannon.
Whatever the ramifications, the point is, we must find the spacecraft.
When are we leaving? I need to go back to my room and get some stuff.
Hold on. We're not going anywhere. I'm going down after it.
Really? And when was that decided?
Well, almost 40 years ago. You see, on an operation like this, I'm a solo kind of guy.
I don't know what kind of a woman you think I am, but if you think I'm going to be sitting around the room like a delicate flower, you got another thought coming.
Whitnire agreed that all of us must go down there, each of us taking a separate route. I strongly suspect that other parties will be getting involved. I want to maximize the odds that we get there first. Take this communicator with you. We'll try to rendezvous at the spacecraft. If there are any problems, that'll keep us in touch.
Well, okay. Gentlemen, if there's nothing else, I guess I'll see you down there in a couple of days.
Hold on, Murphy. You take this card. This guy will get you down there safely. I'm going to tell him you're coming tomorrow. And don't take the woman. We got no margin for error, and we need no excuses.
So what you're saying is, you don't want me to take the woman?
No distractions.
All right. Fitzpatrick and Witt had taken a taxi to my office, so I offered to give him a lift back to the Savoy. On the way back, I decide that I'm not going to take Regan, because the last thing I need is someone else to worry about.
You know, Tex really needs to learn to lock his office door. I mean, seriously, how many times has somebody broken into his office in this game?
Well, I suppose you've already sat in my chair and have eaten my porridge, too.
Took you long enough. I thought I was gonna have to stir it in by myself. I hope you don't mind I made myself comfortable. And I'm very comfortable.
Yeah. You look it.
How long does it take you to smoke that cigarette?
Oh, you'd be surprised. You know, I've never been very good at figuring out women. Can you explain to me what's going on here?
Don't tell me you've never done this before.
Well, just once. By myself.
Come over here, little boy. If we're gonna be in this thing together, I want to make sure you're in all the way. Promise me, Tex?
Well, middle of the road path we tried to stall. The good path we refuse. But we are a bad man and she is a bad woman. On the other hand, nah, I'm just messing with you. We're giving in.
I want you, Regan.
Then you can have me. And everything else you ever wanted. Just promise me, Tex. Just say it. Say it.
I promise.
Sorrow and pain, they're not quite the same, but leaving a trail of victims they claim.
What were you expecting to happen? It's a PG-13 game. But, yeah, symbolically, we just did it. It may have been in the most awkward sex scene since Birdemic, but we did it.
Regan's gone when I wake up the next day, and I can't reach her at the Imperial. Story of my life. But at least now I have an excuse for leaving without her. I packed several days' worth of supplies and contact the pilot Whit set me up with. Flight takes about 12 hours, giving me plenty of time to think things over. A little voice in my head keeps saying, watch your back. There are too many things that can go wrong. But maybe this time, I'll get lucky.
I thought we already got lucky. Hey, I wonder if we'll find the Amazon's Guardians of Eden here. That's another little joke for you classic Access Games fans. Huh. That speeder looks familiar. Well, sure, it's big enough, but look at the location! Thank you! Yeah, we'll just dump that backpack here. We're not going to need it. Hi, I'm Bob. Are you a wizard, PI? Ah! Right, fine. Screw you, pal.
I know that whatever Malloy was looking for is just on the other side of these ruins. Since the jungle's so dense, it might be better to see if I can find a way through the structure itself.
Yes, because wandering through a temple with who knows what kind of booby traps and defenses makes much more sense than trying to hack your way through a relatively easier to go through jungle. On the other hand, there aren't as many bugs in here. Well, probably not. But this strikes me as an excellent place to close this chapter out. And next time we will begin exploring the temple at the end of the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, where my shadow is the only one who walks beside me, and my shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Till then, I walk alone. Until you come back, of course. I'll see y'all then.